There's a conversation happening inside you every single day, quietly, constantly, automatically. Most people never notice it. That inner conversation is shaping your entire reality. Not just your mood, not just your thoughts, your relationships, your opportunities, your finances, your confidence, your future, everything. Because the world outside of you often becomes a reflection of the world within you. Think about it. How many times a day do you silently repeat things like, "Nothing ever works out for me. I'm always struggling. What if things get worse? Why does this keep happening?" These may seem like passing thoughts, but repeated long enough, they become identity. And identity becomes experience. Most people try to change their life without ever changing the internal script they live by. They focus on appearances, while their inner dialogue keeps recreating the same reality. It's like planting one seed while watering another. The truth is, your mind is always rehearsing a version of reality. And life slowly begins to organize itself around that rehearsal. If internally you live in fear, you begin to notice more reasons to fear. If internally you feel rejected, you start interpreting life through rejection. But when your inner world changes, your perception changes, your energy changes, your reaction changes, and eventually your circumstance begin to shift too, not through force, but through alignment. Most people think transformation means fighting negative thoughts all day, but that only creates tension. Real change happens differently. You don't force a new reality. You begin living internally, as the version of yourself who already feels whole, already feels worthy, already feels supported, already feels loved. Because when a state feels natural inside you, your inner conversation changes automatically. A person who truly feels confident doesn't spend all day convincing themselves they are confident. Confidence becomes their atmosphere. And the same is true for abundance, for love, for peace, for healing. One of the biggest reasons people stay stuck is because internally they keep speaking from lack. I hope things improve. Maybe one day. I'm trying. Even positive words can quietly reinforce distance because they imply you still don't have it. But there is a different way to live. A way where internally you begin speaking from fulfillment instead of longing. Not pretending, not lying to yourself, but gently embodying the emotional reality of the life you wish to experience. Instead of, "I hope I find peace," you begin feeling, "It feels so good to finally breathe again." Instead of, "I want love," you begin feeling, "I love how safe and connected I feel." Instead of, "I'm trying to succeed," you begin feeling, "I'm grateful life is finally opening for me." That shift changes everything. Because your subconscious doesn't respond only to words. It responds to emotional atmosphere, to feeling. You can repeat affirmation for hours, but if your inner states remains in fear, your reality continuing echoing fear. This is why some people speak positively while internally expecting disappointment. And life responds to the expectation, not the performance. Your feeling is the true prayer. Your emotional state is the real message being broadcast. There is one moment each day that is especially powerful. The moment before sleep. Because at night, your conscious mind softens. And whatever conversation fills you in those final moments sink deeper into the subconscious. Most people fall asleep replaying problems, arguments, stress, fear, and then wonder why tomorrow feels the same. But imagine ending the day differently. Imagine falling asleep feeling grateful, peaceful, already connected to the life you desire. Not obsessing over how, not chasing, just resting inside the feeling that it is already unfolding. That changes the energy you carry into tomorrow. And perhaps the most powerful realization of all, your external world may not be fixed. People can change, relationship can soften, new opportunities can appear, because often the world responds differently when you respond differently within yourself. When your inner dialogue changes, you stop feeding old patterns, and life begins meeting you from a different state. Not overnight magic, but a gradual reorganization of reality, one inner conversation at a time. So tonight, become aware of the voice within you. Not to judge it, not to fight it, just to notice it. Because the conversation you repeat daily becomes the life you eventually live. And maybe the greatest transformation doesn't begin outside of you at all. Maybe it begins with one new sentence, one new assumption, one new inner story. And slowly, your world begins to mirror it back to you. Your reality is listening to the conversations happening inside you. Choose it carefully.